a pink purple like color.
You spinning out. Hey guys, what's up? Give me a second. Okay. Like I'm sweating, but I'm not sweating, which is weird. Sweat.
It's an oily face.
Yeah. Right. All right, guys. It is another day. Another day of the feast. What's up with you? What's going on, guys? I know y'all don't like my videos. It's okay. But guess what? It's not about me. It's not about the people. It's about Yahuwah. That's it. All right, y'all. So had a long work week. Was sick. Good thing getting better. Well, I'm pretty much better. Still with the cough, my lady getting better. So we had a tough week. Working hard. Hopefully you guys are fine. Hopefully you guys learned some things of what's been told. Okay, so glad to get back at this subject. Get at the word. Okay. Prayerfully, you guys were able to speak information of what you have learned. Okay. I want to express that, I'm very grateful to continue to speak this stuff out, because what I learned about love, the greatest thing of love, when you tell people the truth and live it. I know people think that love is, let me take care of you, let me make your bath water and all that, make love to you. Listen, no. The truth is the greatest in all things. Okay, that's why you notice up top. Can you please everyone? Can you do that? I never thought of dealing with this subject today. So I'll be glad to talk about it. We have one thing. I'm an Uber driver for over 5 years. Lyft driver, over 5 years. DoorDash, almost 2 years, I think, around 2-3 years. And I've been noticing we have a lot of pleasers. And it makes me want to get into a car accident. And I hear a lot of dramas at times in the car. When I do Uber and Lyft, I don't worry about it. But even if I want to say something, we got young people, maybe like 13, 14, doing Uber. We have so much with that. We have people that dress inappropriately. They always talk about what they go do. We got people that say, I can't sleep. What are you doing right now? It can be, who knows? It could be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, midnight. We got people driving crazy in the streets. Now you be like, brother, what are you talking about? Let me finish. We got young people disobeying to their own parents. So these are people, you ask yourself, is that part of please everybody, or is this who they are as a character? But we're going to find out. Okay. We're going to find out. We're going to use a couple of stories in the book. There are stories that proves if it's wrong or not, right? We'll use scriptures, use or precepts about that. Okay. Because me, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm fine with that. My beloved here, she don't have as much either. Okay. So am I saying that we're against people? No, we're not against people. No, we're not. But what if I say that people can truly set you up that you don't know about? Anyway, Father, let's pray. Father, we want to thank you for another opportunity to come back to YouTube to do another lesson, to talk about your word, to serve, to give you quality time. We appreciate the feast day. Thank you for a good dinner we had earlier, well full. Thank you for providing for us a meal. Thank you for strength, Father, to be able to cook the meal. So, Father, we ask that this word become fulfilling to others who those look at the video later on today or right now. Thank you for all things. May you be esteemed on today, Father. May you let shalom or peace to affect our minds today. Appreciate you. Love you. Worship you forevermore. So yeah, thank you. All right, let's go to Psalms 100. I'm very desperate to go into this. I'm very desperate to go into this. We have a lot of pleasers. Is it good to do that? We don't know. I do know, sorry, but I'm just going to act like I don't, right? Okay? So, make a joyful noise to Yah, all you lands. Serve Yah with all gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know you that Yahuwah is Eluah, or the mighty one. It is he that have created us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter to his gates thanksgiving, to his courts of praise. Be thankful to him, and favor his name, for Yahuwah is good. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures to all generations. Praise you, Yah. Thank you for Psalms. And then let's go to Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. And 2 Timothy, chapter, I think it's chapter 3 or chapter 6. Let's go there. So Jeremiah 6:16. Excuse me. Like I said, I'm just kind of dealing with a little cough, fellas. So, just dealing with a little mucus or phlegm. So if I get up and spit, I spit, come back and teach. Staying out front, or my woman, either way. Like I said, we just come out from sickness. Praise Yah. We are getting nearly 100%. We just, like I said, we just dealing with a little bit of cough and mucus. But other than that, good thing I'm able to have the strength. Me and my woman's able to work. What we got to do. All right. Jeremiah. Okay. All right, Pastor, really bad. There we are. Okay. Chapter 6, verse 16, right? Okay. And, 6:16. Thus says Yah, stand you in the ways and see, and ask for the old path or ancient paths. Okay. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they say we will not walk therein. Okay. And then let's go right on ahead to 2 Timothy. I think it's the 2 Timothy or 1 Timothy chapter 6. Yeah, it's 2 Timothy. Go figure. Okay. All righty. Chapter 3, verse 16 and 17. Okay, so 16, all scripture is given by inspiration, excuse me, of Yahuwah, and is profitable for truth, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Verse 17, that the man or woman of Yahuwah may be perfect, thoroughly furnished into all good works. Praise you, Yah. Now let's give me a chance to express more before we get to scripture. So the word please, what does that word mean? Please. Let's look that up. It may mean something that we don't know about. What does the word please mean? Because one thing I learned, more things I learned about teaching is sometimes you got to take the extra mile, look up words, help you to enhance your learning, right? So let's look up the word please, and let's see what that really means. What else could it mean? Okay. So please definition. Okay. All right. So it means this could be a problem already. Depends how you use it. Depends how you act on it. It means cause to feel happy and satisfied. Fellas, that is a bad news. It depends how you use it. But do we not have people that want to make sure you're satisfied, but they don't care about you? Anyway, number 2 definition take only one's own hope. I don't get wishes there, but we don't want to use that term. Hope into consideration, okay, and deciding how to act or proceed. That is very, very obvious with most people today. Okay. Use polite requests or questions. The first definition got me concerned. Okay, now I'm not talking against if you are in a covenant. Oh, that's simple. Yeah, the woman got to please her man, the man got to love her, provide. That's something I'm talking about. But this problem here is talking about those who may expect out of you a lot, and they don't say thank you. Oh, how many of y'all go through that? I have. You know, you can do so much, and then you feel like a prostitute under a pimp when people ask you for so much to do for them or for that person, and they don't appreciate what you've done for them. And then sometimes it leads to an argument, you're heartbroken. Now I'm talking about the pleaser, okay? It caused depressions, confusion, a lot of weight gain, fear to be in a relationship with somebody. Oh, it caused a lot to you when we do that, okay? So let's go to scripture. Let's have some fun with this, okay? Let's go to Proverbs. Solomon got some to say about that, okay? Let's see what he got to say about that, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get to this, okay? So I'm going to a few scriptures on Proverbs, and then we'll get to a story about this situation, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see here. Trying to find a real good one so y'all can get some understanding and learn how to cut off people that only want you for a waitress. There we go. So let's go to Mashla or Proverbs chapter 23, and let's go to verse 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's go to those verses. Good verses. Okay, these are something you want to consider thinking about. Remember, we're dealing with the subject, can you please everyone? Okay, and this is going to get the answer right here. But I'm not getting the video. I'm going to keep going. Okay, verse 6, eat not the bread of him or her that has a wicked eye. Let me stop. Or evil eye. So when it's talking about an evil eye, that's talking about a who? The one that expects a lot out of you, a hater, a competitor, a jealous person. Okay. You have also a unthankful person, an evil eye. Yeah, phone calls usually don't happen on YouTube, but just waiting on to see what's going on with my woman there. Oh, let's go to Jeopardy time. So evil eye can also mean a user. Okay. It says neither desire his dainty meats. What does dainty mean? What does that word mean? Right? Dainty. It means delicately or handsomely, small and pretty, fastidious or difficult to please. Wow. Typically concerning food. This sounds like a so-called friend that you may meet at the home, and the person's home is beautiful. Okay, because I'm friends too here. Dainty. The word meat can be your possession. It can be food. It can be your talent. It can also be your abilities or your appearances. So you go there, you have dinner. The person know who you are, right? The person know that you have a close relationship with you. Okay, so you have a meal with your friend at his home, and he asks you, "Can you buy me 10 cakes?" And after that, can you meet a friend of mine? He would be glad to meet you. He wants you to travel out of state, for a couple of days. Then after that, can you iron my pants? Right? The person says yes, right? But later on, the person calls and says, "Hey, I can't do this." Right? Listen, he says, "What? You do this to me all the time. You're not a friend to me. What happened? I thought our friendship was great. All they want you to do is get these cakes, blah, yada, yada, yada." Right? The person says, "Yeah, that's true, but you've barely been thankful to me for the past 20 years. The other one says, "Oh, yeah? Well, you know what? I want to talk to your wife of what you have done 10 years ago, that you had an affair with my sister." He tells his wife what he did, and now he loses his wife. Y'all get my point? Y'all get my point? People would do that. People would tell on you because you didn't do a thing for them, or you do like a few things for them. So they get to your business, and they will instigate. They will gossip. They might say something against you that's not true because you didn't do something for them. That's why it says again, what does it say? Eat not the bread or meal of him or her that has an evil eye. Women, hear me out. Especially y'all women. Y'all got it bad. Y'all love to hang out with any woman because y'all so freaking lonely. Y'all can have an argument with your freaking man and you want to hang out with anybody and you know who the person is. So why you hang out with that person and that person haven't said thank you to you in many years, and they got you in trouble. They got you fired from 2 or 3 jobs, and you still want to hang out with that person. You still want to get a person Christmas gifts. You want to waste over $2,000 over her or him and his children, and he don't do a damn thing for you. You've been kissing his ass for many years. You still want to sit here and hang out with the person. This person tried to get your husband from you, trying to manipulate him, your man, to cause a separation or divorce. And you still want to hang out with that woman? Isn't that called don't desire her or his dainty meats or beautiful place? Some of y'all women get so whimsical of what you see of your former enemy or frenemy. You hang out because they got the greatest house and you can't help it. That's why I said don't do it. But some of y'all still do. Y'all still do it. Got the husband told you be careful, and you still do it. Now y'all got divorced because she told you something, and you agree with it, and now you left your man because something she told you, and now she wound up being with your man. She wound up being with your man after you left him. Now you found that out. Now it's bullshit. Now y'all both in jail. Hello. See how important this subject is? See why I say we can't do that? We can't do it. We'd rather eat with somebody that's a nerd, somebody love Yahuwah, somebody that have a mind of respect for you. Let's continue with this. I know it's getting hot already. Y'all get mad at me. It's cool. You don't got no views yet, but it's okay. Here come. Okay. Verse 7 is something else. Listen to this one. For as he or she thinks in his heart, so is he, right? That's true. But wait a minute. It says, oh, go ahead and eat. Yeah, drink. Go ahead. Enjoy my house, right? Eat and drink, says he or she to you. But his heart is not with you. How many of y'all go through that? You go ahead and you go to dinner with somebody. You thought they were your friend. You eat a nice meal at Applebee's or Chili's. The next day, you block from Facebook. Now the person blocked you. That person supposed to give you some money for your rent. The person promised you give you some rent, like, get rent money. Now you blocked it up the next day. Some people even try to make false promises. Oh, hey, babe. Hey, girl. What you doing tonight? Nothing. I had a long day. My husband went out for a trip. I'm just lonely and bored. It's okay, girl. I'll make some of your best food, your spaghetti, with your Italian bread and your butter in the side and garlic. You want to come over to our house? Sure, right? Now, mind you, she know that person for 10 some years. They used to be bullies in school. But she went ahead and went to so she come on to the house, ate a nice meal. And then she brung 2 other women that hate her, the 2 bullies. Now she got an ass kick at her home, so she set her up. Fellas, ladies and gents, we cannot please everybody. That's the answer. Because when you do that, it's like you make them feel good for them. It's like a hate mind. So it's like they use you for something they don't have because it's empty. So they pick you as a weak person to take advantage of you. They don't care if your family's breaking down. They don't give a shit about that. They want something out of you. To prove that, let's stop here. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20. Go right back to Proverbs. Let's go to Exodus 20 real quick because I got to go here. Okay. So the answer is no. We cannot please everybody, but I'm still going to go ahead and teach. Okay. Like I said, we have a lot of men pleasers, women pleasers at this type of time that we're living in. And it's a shame. That's why we can't keep our relationships. That's why we can't keep our jobs. We can't even keep our credit looking good. We can't even keep money in our account. I'm gonna deal with that too. The money thing, the relationship thing. Oh, I'm gonna do all that. It all depends on the time. So I'm not gonna teach you long today. Okay. Exodus. What does Yahuwah have to say to Moses? I mean, what did Yahuwah have to say to the commandments when he gave to Moses? There. So, verse 17. What does it say? Exodus 20. You should not covet your neighbor's house. Oh, it continues. You should not covet your neighbor's, now not COVID. Let's not get funny here. Covet. Okay. Or covet. Okay. Your neighbor's woman. We'll deal with that later about please everybody. We'll deal with that. Or his man servant or your friend. Okay. Or your neighbor or your maid. Okay. That. Okay. And it says, nor his maid servant. Okay. Nor his ox, ass, nor anything that's your neighbor's. The word covet, excuse me. That would be funny. That means desire to take something from you through intimidation or manipulation. We got to be careful who we tell our business to. Mike, I'm preaching. We got to be careful of who I tell our business to. We can't tell our business to everybody. The devil is a censor. He censors your mouth. We got to be careful, fellas. We talk too much. That's the problem. We talk too damn much. Y'all got a tendency when you get mad at your spouse, y'all want to hurry up and talk to anybody about your goddamn problems. You can't do that because guess what? They want to expect a lot from you. Honey, you okay? Come over here to my house, girl. Oh, brother, come over to my house. Hey, man, I got some water, your best water you like. Thank you, man. Right? You drinking his water, but you know you drinking the enemy's water. So what happened again with you and your wife? Man, she left me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's see a picture of your wife. So he showed a picture of his wife. Damn, she looked like a lie. Man, I'm sorry what happened to you, man. And he want to spend that all the time, man. I can, talk to your wife, man, and see. Yeah, that's cool, man. You can talk to him. But that asshole manipulate you get to your wife. Some of y'all allowed that to happen. Y'all let y'all enemy become a freaking counselor to your woman. Stop doing that shit. And then he goes over there and he talks to your woman. Now he's screwing her. You even know it. Some of y'all go through that. Y'all women need to control your anger. Quit talking too much. Social media is the number one top bullshit out of pleasing everybody. Because it calls a simple covetousness. So when you please everybody, you open up access for them to get all of your life business and take anything from it at a certain time that you'll know when. You got to be aware about talking to people about. Now, I'm saying that you can't talk your business to those that you trust, have been with you a lot, that's thankful, and have been there for you, and pray for you. That's different. But we're talking about outsider type friendships. When I'm about outsiders, it's co-workers. That's one of them. Don't get me wrong. You might have a miracle. You might get a good friendship out of a co-worker, but that's hard to get one. It's very hard to get a close friend as a co-worker. It's very difficult. But co-workers, it could be your colleagues, like your college students. It could be your classmate. Those are called outside type friends. They just outside the, outside looking in type so-called friendships. Okay? Because most of them are a ticking time bomb. They are detonators. They explode unless you turn it off. But people don't turn it off. They keep it on until it explodes. Okay? We talk too much. Let's go back to Proverbs, please. Okay? Hopefully y'all got some understanding. That's what people do. Okay? Those take advantage of you. They do covet after your life. They covet after your woman or your women or your husband, your children too. We'll deal with that another time about children. Yes. So let's continue. Let's go to verse 8 in Proverbs 23. The morsel or a portion or a little bit which you have eaten shall you throw up, right? And lose your sweet words. You see how dangerous that is? There's somebody that understand what that means. The word morsel means taking a little bit of information from your enemy and you believed it. And it caused your life to become disturbed or become in trouble. So that's why I said vomit, because when people vomit, does it feel good? No. So when you take information from somebody and you believe in them, and let's say you lost your wife or your husband over that, you vomited. Now you got really sick. You stressed out. Because they say when you get sick, you become dry. You become drowsy. You don't want to do too much in life. You want to do lay in the bed. So people call you to be sick. You vomit out sickness. You don't want to go through that, fellas. You cannot please. Let me tell y'all something. They don't care if you're sick. They don't care if you're dying. Do you hear me? I'm telling you, movies prove it. They don't give a shit about you. They want you to vomit. They want you to lose your sweet words. When you let people please you, when you please everybody, you're going to change and to become bitter. I'll tell you now. Your sex life is going to decrease. More arguments will happen in your marriage. You're going to not focus as being a mother to the children. You're not going to focus as being a father to your children. You're going to keep being out all the time, doing shit you never thought doing, because you try to please everybody, but I don't want you to do a certain talent to them, and you actually hurting your life. Hello. You're hurting your spirit. Some people can lose your who are doing that. Let's prove that. Let's go to a story of Ahab and Jezebel. Ahab was a people pleaser. And it caused Elijah to nearly get murdered. Let's go to that story. How about that? And Elijah was afraid of Jezebel. Did y'all know when we please everybody, we scare them? We are afraid of them? Are you kidding me? Yeah, when you do that, listen, you are being a coward towards people. People don't want to say no. Learn how to say no. Quit saying yes to everybody. Watch a movie called Yes Man with Jim Carrey. You got to check it out. Yes, man. Funny movie, but I tell you one thing, you will learn a lot out of the movie. First Kings. Chapter hold on. And after that, we're going to go to First Kings chapter 11 with Solomon. Okay? Few stories about try to please everybody. And I'm dealing with relationships. Okay? Relationships on this situation. We got to be careful. Okay. So First Kings, well, let me just slow down a little bit. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. All right. Close. Okay. First Kings 19, verse 1. Ahab was a people's pleaser and he pleased his wife. Y'all brothers got that shit bad. Y'all keep pleasing y'all woman too much. Y'all make her become leader over you. Y'all need to stop doing that. Anyway, let's continue. This is very important to know this. Check this out. Ahab told Jezebel all that Elihu have done. Now, check this out. What he told Jezebel that Elijah caused 450 Jezebel prophets to become murdered, to become killed in Yahuwah's name. Okay. Also, he was a prophet that Jezebel hated, and he did some great things. Jezebel was not feeling what he did. Let's continue. That's called being a man pleaser. That's what he was doing. Okay. With all how he has slain all the prophets with the sword. I was correct. Verse 2, Jezebel sent a messenger into Elihu saying, so let the gods do to me and the more also. She was a pagan worshiper. That's why you could say Elohim right here, or Elohim. She worshipped more than one god. Jezebel, she was a pagan woman, paganistic. Okay. More also, if I make not your life as the life of them by tomorrow about this time. When he saw that, he arose and went for his life and came to Beersheba, which belonged to Yehudah, and left his servant there. But he himself went on a day's journey, verse 4, into the wilderness, and came and sat down beneath the juniper tree and requested of himself that he might die. Do you hear that? That's horrible. Let's continue. And it said, it is enough now, O Yehovah, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. Verse 5, and he lay and slept underneath the juniper tree. Behold, and the messenger touched him and said to him, arise and eat. And he looked, behold, there was a cake baking on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drink, and laid him down again. And the messenger of Yehovah came again a second time, and touched him, excuse me, and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for you. Verse 8, and he arose, and he did eat and drink, and went in strength of that meat 4 days, 4 nights to Torah, the mount of Alua. Okay, let's continue. Now finish that. He came there near a cave and lodged there. Behold, the word of Yehovah came to him, said to him, what do you here, Elijah? What are you doing here? He said, I've been very jealous for Yehovah, Hashayuth, or Shabaut, which means Yehovah of messengers. Okay, for the children of Yahshua have forsaken your covenant, thrown down your altars, and slain your prophets with the sword. I even I only am left, and they seek after my life to take it away. Stop. Why am I reading this? There are a few things that happen here. Number one, Ahab is a coward to his wife. Number one, he pleased her. He was a people pleaser. So he told her everything what he did. Are you serious? That's like a husband telling his wife that his son preached the good news. Okay, and his wife didn't want to hear that, but he told her. And it wasn't time yet. And now they're arguing because, mind you, he was with a Christian woman versus him being into Yahuwah. Now they got divorced. So anyway, When he did that, what happened? It almost caused Eliyahu to get murdered. Fellas, this reminds me of what we do. Most of us, what we do is we talk too much about what a person have, and the person that wants you to please them, they hear that, and what happens? They become so jealous, they want you as a person, the people pleaser, to forsake that person, but that person needs you. But you forsook that person for the sake of pleasing the other person, because the person's pretty, they got a pretty house to you, they got money to you, whatever. And some people would do that. Some people break up a friendship to exchange it for an enemy friendship because they got more than the righteous friend. And then they wound up losing more than the good people. And so now they wound up doing that dumb thing. And now they mess around and lose all their money in their account when they want to keep buying things for them. And they don't really give a damn about what they're doing for them. Okay. This reminds me of what we do. We remind ourselves of this guy Ahab. He told her that. He shouldn't tell her that. Eliyahu lost his mind. He wanted to end his life, all because of what Ahab did. Make sense? He wanted to. That's what he's a people pleaser. He talks too much. That's how we are. We talk too much at the wrong person. Yeah. And I wonder why we lose our spouses because of such. We tell them about what wrong we did. They tell the person about the argument they have, that he has or she has. And some of y'all women, you know, y'all already talk to the most? Two type women. I know y'all hate what I'm saying. It's okay. It's okay. It's all about Yahuwah. That's it. Y'all talk to women that's lonely all the time. Y'all tell all your business to a lonely woman. That's a no-no. And y'all talk to a woman that's always divorced. There are two things you don't want to do. Don't talk your business to those two type of women. Because they're going to want a lot from you. By the way, they're lonely. Imagine they tired, they lazy. They want you to go to the store for them. Some of y'all do that shit. Y'all go to the store for that woman. Y'all will rub her ass with shit in it. Y'all will give her a cell phone. You will use your freaking name for her contract in a car. You will co-sign for the woman to get a car and she won't pay the car note. And now your credit is... Y'all do all of that. And y'all still don't get it. She caused you to lose your husband. She caused you to lose your children. And you still trying to help this woman what she wants. Because she got a nice home. You like being in a freaking house. What does it say again in Proverbs 23? What does it say again? Let's go back and see what it says again. Some of y'all didn't hear what I just said. Stop being so whimsical. Stop being so curious. I know the house looks nice. I know the environment looks nice. Let your husband work that out. Y'all work that out. Y'all get a nice house. Get a contractor to build a home. Or get a house in a nice neighborhood. What does it say again? Verse 6 in Proverbs 23. But we do that all the damn time. Eat not the bread of him or her that have an evil eye. Right? Not desire his or her dainty meats, or his beautiful place, or beautiful car. Some of y'all ladies will please women that hard because you got nice makeup, nice toenails, nice clothing. You want to be part of her appearance. So you do whatever it takes for her. You lose your husband for the enemy. You lose your freaking wife for the enemy. Are you kidding me? Let's go. 2 Kings. We're not done yet. Well, I'm kind of pushing hour. We cannot please everybody. Solomon pleased everybody. Let's see what he did. The guy that wrote Proverbs, the guy that wrote Ecclesiasticus, the guy that wrote Knowledge of Solomon, he screwed up. Is it 2 Kings 3? No, 2 Kings 11. No, it's not. Hold on. Give me a second here. So 1 Kings 11. It should be 1 Kings 11, right? Yeah. 1 Kings 11. Okay, look what this says. Start verse 1. Solomon did it too. We can't please everybody, fellas. Look what it did. Solomon loved many strange women. Oh, by the way, when it's about strange women, it's about wicked women. Keep that in mind, y'all. That's what he did. Together with the daughter, woman of Moabim, Amayum, Alayum, Teshum, and Chittim. The nations of concern Yahuwah said, "Surely your spirit, you shall not go into them, neither shall they come into you." Sex. Surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Hello. We'll talk about that too. Did y'all know when you please everybody, sometimes you lose Yahuwah in your life? Uh-oh. Say it again. I'll let you get that in the spirit. When y'all trying to please everybody, did you know you can lose Yahuwah easily? Listen, I don't give a damn what scripture you know. You can know scriptures. You can be a teacher. No, don't mean nothing. Listen, it can happen. It's power. Remember, people have energies, different types of energies. Okay? When you do that, you're going to lose Yahuwah. I promise you that. I'm going to prove it to you scripture. This one proves right now I'm reading already. Let's continue. Solomon loved Yahuwah so much. Look what happened to him. For he will they will turn your heart. Meaning, people want to cause you to change your mind against Yahuwah, to go back keeping Christmas, to go back keeping Jesus, to go back keeping Buddha, whatever. Yeah. Okay? Turn your heart after their gods. Okay? Solomon clave into these in love. This dude, listen, this brother calls beautiful women, he was polygynist, to come against Yah. That was that beautiful. This dude easily messed up. Let's continue reading. And he had 700 women, princesses, 300 concubines, and his woman turned away his heart. Okay? That's powerful, because that tells us that some guy had this problem where you meet a woman and she may be a virgin, a widow, come on, or divorced, and she look very beautiful, and she get a dude easy to repent. To leave Yah for her because she looked beautiful. Some brothers can fall through that shit. I'm telling you now, y'all. And some women can fall through that too. Okay? Your heart can be turned real fast and go back to being a Christian because she's a Christian, because she looks so damn beautiful. You would do that for her. That's what Solomon did. That's messed up. That is sad. Let's continue. Verse 4, and it came to pass, Solomon was old, and his woman turned away his heart to worship their deities, so he became religious. Come on now. His heart was not perfect with Yahuwah. No shit. Okay? And his heart was was the heart of David, his father. Solomon went after Asherah, which is the origin of Easter, by the way, or Astarta in Hebrew. Okay? The god of Tachadum, and after Maham, an abomination of Amanum, okay, which come from child abortions. Did y'all know that? Amanim is the god of abortions. Did y'all know that? Women, quit aborting your freaking babies because you heard of bullshit. Now you want to. Oh, let me add on record with that. You know, y'all women, some of y'all may get this problem. Y'all would talk to a false woman about your marriage, and you pregnant. Some of them would tell y'all to abort the baby. Y'all do it. Y'all will say, "Yeah, I wasn't ready, Julie. Abort your baby." I did. I bought my 3 sons. I got over $200,000. I was able to get 2 cars. Y'all would do that shit for some freaking money. Did you know when you please everybody, that's like you loving money? You would do that for money. You would do that for a divorce. You would do that to get rid of your freaking baby in your stomach. You would do that to get rid of your children outside of your stomach. No wonder why the question is, can you please everybody? Right? Verse 6. He did evil in the sight of Yahuwah and went not fully after Yahuwah. as Dave, his father. Why? Because he was pleasing everybody. He was going after the dainty meats or the beautification of the women and the beautification of their places. I'm sure they had places to live. Talent, stature. These women had power what Solomon had. They were freaking beautiful. I can imagine. Beautiful lady, and this dude just lost his damn mind. He was multiplying women, which is a sin. Let's prove that. Deuteronomy 17:17, please. Man, we cannot what? We cannot please everybody. Okay. Deuteronomy 17. Okay, like I said, hopefully this could give y'all some help, give y'all an idea to keep your relationships, to give you an idea to eliminate people off Facebook, to give you an idea to eliminate people off Instagram, Snapchat, your phone contacts. Some of y'all got to clean your phone up and give people in your life that is not supporting you, that's not supporting your family, that's not supporting your weaknesses, but want to use you. Verse 17 and 17, Deuteronomy, please. Matter of fact, make them a little better. Let's go to 16, please. 16, 17. There we go. Okay. 17, 16, 16, verse 16. Verse 16, but he should not, or she should not multiply horses to himself, meaning that you cannot have more than one horse at the same time or more than one car at the same time. How about you can have more than one enemy at the same time and pleasing them? How about that? When you please everybody, you're multiplying your problems. Let's continue. Calls some people to return to Egypt to the end to multiply horses with much Lord has said to you. You should not henceforth return no more that way. Neither shall he multiply women to himself. That's heart turn out away. That's heart turn out away. Neither shall he be greedy. Multiply himself silver and gold. Okay, so there you are. Also, when men please women, they have women friends as benefits. Y'all brothers need to stop doing that. Y'all multiply women, what is called a polygamy instead of polygyny. Y'all can't do that. But y'all do that shit all the time. Y'all want to look at this woman, her, and this stripper. Be with 3 women, and you please them. You throwing your money at them. Are you kidding me? So you take all your goddamn hard-earned dollars, and you put in their bra and shit, and their underwear, and their vagina, their ass. Now you just lost over $2,000, and then you want to screw them. You did that. You got her pregnant. Now you regret it. Really? You should have thought twice before you done that. I'd rather do that to a righteous woman to spare money and pay the bills. But y'all brothers, y'all got that shit back. Every Saturday night or Friday night, y'all go to a strip club. And y'all please the strippers. And they don't give a shit about y'all. Wake up, men. Because some of those women put ecstasy in your drink. Did y'all know some stripper women work under a gang leader or a pimp? Or they got a business? A dangerous business for you. Think about it. Y'all want to look so good for the freaking stripper. She'll give a shit about you and you please her. You've been a slave under her or under them. That's why she cannot multiply women like that. Takes one righteous woman, another do polygyny. But here it said, don't do too much. Solomon multiplied women to himself. Look back to him. He left Yahuwah. I don't know how he's doing now. Well, he did wrote some books. Let's go back to Proverbs, please. I hope I make sense today about this subject. There's going to be a part 2. Okay? Can you please everyone? We cannot think that we are waitresses to people's lives. We're no waitresses. We're humans. We got to act human. We got to act with understanding. That's why I'm grateful for my woman, because all she do is work and focus on what's right the best she can. She don't got no goddamn friends like that to keep pleasing. No, she don't got time for that shit. She go to work and go leave work. We have our time together or whatever. No. Y'all brother need a woman like that. That focus. Not trying to always leave and please everybody. That's bullshit. I'm not saying you can't hang out, but damn, why you hang up with this person? This person just made you lose your job last year. And you still hanging out with the person? Some of y'all parents, y'all would every Christmas, excuse me, every Christmas, y'all would spend, I appreciate it, honey, y'all would spend a lot of income on your sisters, your brothers, your so-called friends, don't give a damn about you. You go to their house, y'all laugh, act like everything's normal. You leave, they talk about your ass and your back. Don't make any sense today. If not, throw a comment. Ain't nobody in the building right now. I know it got to be in Proverbs, it's expression. Same thing with Easter. Got them steaking ass boiling. Y'all spend time with the children, and you know those children listen, and they don't like you, and you out there still paying the ass of children, and you spend $200-300 on food, and you cook for them, and you leave, and they still talking about you. They call you a dog. They say you ain't shit. Some people even pray against you. Did y'all know people pray against you? Did y'all know that people pray curses on you? And you know it. Be careful who you be with. I'm telling you. Oh my man. People will pray over you negatively when y'all leave. People worship gods. Come on, man. Just because you listen, just because you're in my apartment, and they don't got any deities. They got deities in their heart. They can pray against you, and that shit can come to pass. Be careful of whom friendships you build with. I'm trying to tell you. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Okay? I promise you. We cannot be everybody's friend. We cannot be everybody's friend. Nope. We can't do it. I'm so glad to learn that because I used to be one of those victims. I used to be a man pleaser myself. Yeah. All right. Proverbs 11:1 says, this is another good one. How about this? A false balance is an abomination against Yahuwah, but a just way is his delight. What's a false balance? One minute you're cool with the Father, one minute you're not cool. You please everybody. Now you get rid of some people. You get rid of everybody, but you kept 1 or 2 people out of the many. That's false balance. It's called not making your mind up. And you lie to people, say, "Oh yeah. I clicked my Facebook account. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I sure did." But you got 1 or 2 people now. And on 1 or 2 people left are the worst ever. Let's say you're sick. They told you, go to hospital. You go to hospital. Now you die in chemotherapy. Y'all take advice as to how to get better from your sickness to the wrong person. They take the wrong damn thing, and they know about the remedies, but they want to take you to the hospital. They trying to set you to get murdered because they're jealous of you. I'm preaching today. They are jealous of you. Fellas, quit. I tell you, I can just cry right now, man. Please hear me out. Stop being friends with everybody. Stop telling them about your life. I'm telling you. Stop telling people you're sick. Tell the people you trust that you're sick, like your spouse. She will give you the right things to take, or your man. Y'all women and men, y'all talk too damn much about your sickness through Facebook. Don't do it. It's better for you to trust yourself or trust your spouse, trust Yahuwah for your healings. They will tell you the wrong information. You fall for it, you're going to be freaking dead. Or give you all these goddamn pills. Now you can't even walk straight. You went from walking straight, now walk like a goddamn hangman. You can't even, you're losing energy. You're losing health. Let's go to verse 24. Another example. What I'm telling you. Another example. Trying to please everybody. You're going to lose a lot of things. Look what it says. Same chapter. There is that scatters, and yet increases. And there is that withholds more than is meet, but it tends to being poor. Don't people do that to you a lot? You need them, but they're not going to want, they don't need you. They cause you to become what? Scatter, or they scatter against you when you need them. They act like, they say this, oh, but I'm busy. Let's see you pleasing them. Vice versa. You need them, right? But they're like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, my son need to get football practice. But well, you like, well, I thought you said, I thought you said your son to play football. Oh, I meant to say that he do. They lied. Oh, you know what? I gotta meet my grandmother. You know, he meet me for dinner. But you need them to give them the right tools to get healed from your sickness. Or you want them to join a birthday party. A party to your home. You know, because you got a new house. They know that. Have a house party. Oh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. Scatters, yet increases. Where does it come from? When you please them, you're increasing them more of what they want. Now they got more power over you, right? That's when withhold. Withhold means to hide against, to keep against you. Withhold more than is meet. They don't want to deal with you, not too much. They hate you, and now you messed up. Now you're what? Poverty, right? Get the point? Stop pleasing everyone. They're going to take over your bank account. They're going to take over your damn money and your possession and your net worth. Stop. Please. Don't do it. Last but not least, Ecclesiasticus, and we'll be done for right now. Cannot please everybody, guys. We cannot please everybody. I'm telling you, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Not saying you can't have friends. You got friends. Yeah. I mean, there's friends. There's good people out there. You just got new knowledge. What is that knowledge? Questions. You know, ask them questions. Ask what they're about. You see, the reason I met my woman together almost 3 years because when we were married friends, well, number one, I was not her user and she was not my user, right? We had sincerity, we had maturity, and I asked her questions. She asked me questions. So that's how we remain loyal. So it's not hard to do. We're cautious. Y'all brothers and women and sisters need to do that. Y'all just quickly jump into a friendship. What about knowing a person first? That's so different. A woman comes to a woman. The woman has to ask the woman questions before they start a covenant of friendship. Same thing. Okay? Okay. Ecclesiasticus. And you are close to the chapter looking for, by the way. It's funny, you're on 25. It's between 25 or 30. Okay. "26. This is really awesome, and this is Solomon. That's why I give Solomon a lot of credit. You know, what give you credit for Solomon's figure there. And this is something new that he's so afraid of that I'm waiting for. Okay. 26, verse 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So hopefully this give y'all a deep inspiration about to stop pleasing everybody. It's not going to help you anymore. Has no benefit. There be three things that my heart fears. Okay. And to the fourth, I was so afraid. The slander of a city. Okay. This is talk about a crazy person, a person that you can never trust. And this person is a murderer. Did y'all know that people y'all pleasing, they could be murderers? You never know what they are. Have you ever thought of that? These may be former inmates, maybe somebody they never told you they were. They never told you they probably been in jail. They crazy. You don't know what they do at home. When they don't care about you and they using you, hello. You don't know what they are. They can be older. I don't give a damn if they're older. Let's continue. The gathering together of an unruly multitude. False friendships. False people. When it says unruly, that's just saying immature. They don't have any type of principle to have a good character. So you got a lot of wicked people around you, and you trust them really, and you trying to please everybody. So the word multitude means many, okay, or legion, a lot of people. Then it says, and a false accusation. Oh my goodness, a false accusation. Who does that? The one that you pleasing. No shit. Did y'all know that when you please everybody, they will accuse you for something you do? For example, Cobra Kai. Remember, we love watching that. And John Kreese was somewhat a pleaser to Terry Silver, and Terry Silver lied, and he got in handcuffs. Now he's in jail. I think he was jealous of John Kreese. Who knows? Anyway, then it says, all these are worse than death. Oh, yes, I agree with that. Oh, yeah. Because when you die, you rest, right? Yeah, this is worse than death. Absolutely. You don't feel pain anymore. Get your head off your ass, fellas. If you do what I tell you to do, I promise you it's going to help your life better and better. I promise you that. You're not going to worry about your relationship being, your relationship will last forever. You will have great children. Your wife or your wives or your men, they're going to have healthier relationships. Everything will come just right. For example, you know what's funny? My granddaughter, not say her name for privacy's sakes, but she is a good girl. When she be around us, she's damn good. Humble. Why is that? Because number one, we don't please everybody, first of all. Number two is we have a standards that she follows. That's why when we pick up, hang out with her and stuff like that, this girl does not smoke weed or anything. No. She's just humble, like back in 1970s type humble girl. We be in her ass. We love her. We don't have false people around her. And see, what's funny with that, y'all people, y'all stupid. I'm have to say that. Y'all will cause y'all children to hang around with the false freaking people when it comes to Christmas parties, Easter parties, Halloween, all this bullshit. And guess what's going to happen? Your children is going to pick up the bullshit they see out of their behaviors and act like them of you pleasing them. Have you ever thought of that? Stop taking your children to these false ass people when you pleasing them, because your children is going to act like them, and they're going to be enemies like you dealt with your enemies of pleasing them. And guess whose fault that is? It's your fault as a parent, because you haven't taught them between right and wrong. You haven't taught them of what friends they should have. Duh. Stop doing such practice. When you stop doing that, I promise you they will have better lives. Children are like sponges. What happens when you put water in a sponge? It sucks it in. What happens when you put dirt on a sponge? It sucks it in. It becomes like mud. It won't come out until you wash it off. It doesn't come out. Y'all got that bad. You know what's funny about it? Most of these people drink a lot. They do the puff puff pass. And guess who's going to pick it up? Your children. They're going to learn to smoke too, because you're pleasing them. And y'all give them all that money. Y'all give Christmas gifts and everything. Are you serious? No wonder why our children become teenagers. They be took into the juvenile system, and then to jail, and then to prison. And then lose their goddamn babies over abortion. All because of what we do. We take our children anywhere. We're not supposed to do that. Anyway, let's continue. It gets worse. Verse 6. But the grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. No shit. Y'all women got this bad. Y'all will please a woman so good. Y'all argue over who got the good ass, good feet, and you still hanging out with her, and she jealous over you, and y'all sitting out. That's what that made me up. Why do it? Why? How about hang out with somebody that's not jealous of you? I ain't doing that. I can do what I want to do. I'm a grown ass woman. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's say that leads you to prison jail one day. Huh? How about watch Jerry Springer? How about that? Anyway. And a scourge of the tongue which communicates with all. The word scourge means wicked speaking. See? An evil woman is a yoke or a burden, yoke, okay, or a connection. Shaken to and from or to and fro, he that has a hold on her as though as he held a scorpion. Wow. A false woman. Did y'all know when a woman can please everybody, he would screw up a righteous man. He would spoil a righteous man, and that righteous man become wicked like she is. Hello. I almost said enough already. It happens a lot with that, does it? I'm serious. No coincidence. That happens to a righteous man. The righteous man be with a woman that pleases everybody. He's going to act like her. And then he's going to lose focus against Yahuwah because he got to a covenant with a scorpion. And what do scorpions do? They sting you. They use their little antenna, that big ass antenna thing. One little poke. And the poison gets right inside the bloodstream. Am I correct? And what does the poison do when you get in your veins? You die. That's how it is when a man is with a woman pleaser. He dies early. He dies financially. He dies spiritually. He dies mentally. He dies socially too. Mm-hmm. All right. I know sometimes I say things y'all like what I say. But guess what? It's the truth. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. I want to speak it out. Because I love y'all. We love y'all with a passion, man. And we're trying to help y'all get your head off your ass and wake up. Anyway, let's continue. Almost done. Oh, Scorpion, verse 8. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad cause great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. Prideful women is talking about in verse 8. Prideful women likes to please everyone. Verse 9, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. That's one of prostitute. Even prostitutes are pretty much obvious. They love to please their pimps. They love to please their women. They love to please their strangers. And I wonder why they can never settle. See that? This is very dangerous right here. This is being a criminal. When you please everybody, it's like you're being a criminal. You're like, what? Brother, what are you talking about? Let me explain what I mean by that. Think about it. Listen, you are being a criminal to your family. You've been a disfavor to your children. You are being a waste to outside the public. Think about it. You wasted all your money to those people, number one. Your children don't give a damn about you anymore because you don't spend time with your children. Hello? You get my point? You're so busy pleasing everybody at Christmas vacations. You may have a vacation and you got to please everybody your freaking vacation. 2-week vacation, you better get enough sleep. Also, you can die for lack of sleep. Some people die from that. You got to get up every damn day, 3-something and midnight, going on towards the break of dawn to please 2 freaking people already before you go to work. You can't even go to work. You so tired and you still please everybody. You don't got time for your man or you don't got time for your woman or your women because you're so busy pleasing everybody. Poisonous. It caused your life to be unbalanced. Remember, they don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your life. They don't give a damn about your relationships. More to come, fellas. Next Shabbat. I thought this was awesome. Hopefully, look at this video and learn.